I don't like spearmint. Hello everyone, Kayla here, and this is What the Kink, a natural hair channel where I share my personal hair journey and tips, tricks, and product reviews to help you with your own. In today's video, we are getting into the newest product from Melanin Haircare, and that is the multi-use softening leave-in conditioner. And I was actually very excited to try this. This is the first product from Melanin Haircare that I'm using because the first two products was a leave-in, not leave-in, but a oil and a butter, and I don't use those in my regimen at all, so I didn't want to play myself at all coming out with a video just to make a video about them. So when I saw this and I saw the ingredients and it looked like something I would typically purchase, then I went ahead and picked it up. I'm going to talk about the packaging first. I love the clear packaging. There is something so satisfying about watching the product go down. I don't have to do my tricks because I'm one of those weird people where I'll unscrew the top and like hold up to the light and do stuff like that to see how much product is in there, because I just like seeing how much of my product that I'm using. I don't know, but I don't have to do that with this. I could just look and see how much is in there, and then I just like the clearness of the top of the bottle. So Whitney, I don't know if that's what you were going for, but it worked on me. I'm loving it. The actual size of the product. This is a 16-ounce product, and you just don't see 16-ounce products anymore on these streets. Back in the day, full ounce, we were expected full size products to be 16 ounces, but really now most products are 8 ounces. They may slide you a 12 ounce for a lot of these brands, but you're not really getting 16 ounce products anymore. A lot of brands have discontinued making their 16 ounce size of products, which is kind of disappointing, because if you really like that product and you're gonna keep buying multiples anyway. But that's neither here nor there. This product is $18.99, so it's like a little more than $1 per ounce. And so I consider something that's at least $1 per ounce to be pretty affordable. I don't really think that it gets to in the expensive range. When you start talking about $2 and $3 per ounce, that's when I find it to be a little bit more pricey. So the first 5 ingredients of this product that, kind of made me want to pick it up: water, diheptosuccinate, caprylyl-glycerin, sebacic acid, copolymers, bihydramonium methosulfate, and glycerin. So wait, did I get 5? Cetyl alcohol, something like that. So these are typical ingredients that you would find in your average conditioner, and so that is why I found that I liked it. So the product that's in this bottle is very, very light. That's the first thing. It's an extremely light product. You could see if I do this, it's gonna start to moving down the bottle because it is a very light product. It also has a very strong spearmint scent, and I kind of want to spend a second there on the scent. I don't like spearmint. And so people were saying that it smells like spearmint gum. I feel like it smells like a spearmint icebreaker, which I think is stronger than spearmint gum. Just saying. And this scent does linger, and it will overpower the scent of pretty much anything else that you're putting in your hair along with this product. So that is something to consider, especially if you have allergies or you have as much of an aversion to spearmint as I do. So let's get into the uses, because that's what you really came for anyway. So it is a multi-use softening leave-in conditioner, so you don't have to just use it as a leave-in, even though it is labeled as a leave-in conditioner. So of course I tried it almost all the ways that you can try it. So the first use that I use it for is I use it as a rinse out, and I apply it to my hair. I applied it in the same way that I apply my other conditioners that I use in the shower, and that was probably a mistake. But I applied the product and then I went in to immediately detangle. And so that's a second use, detangler. I found that like I was able to detangle my hair like no problem, but I felt like the slip was a little off there. And I think it's because I didn't use a ton of product, which I feel like most naturals probably would do, but I am so used to using concentrated products to where I don't have to apply a lot of product. And I just add water to my hair and it immediately has slip. And so with the Melanin Hair Care leave-in, I found that it needs to be applied a little bit more heavily if you're using it for things that are not a leave-in. So then I went to rinse my hair after detangling it, and I felt like when it rinsed, it had a little bit of a waxy coating, just a little bit, and my hair didn't feel as moisturized. So I don't know, you know, I'm not a big fan of using it as a rinse out, and then at the moment wasn't a fan of using it as a detangler. So then the next time I use it, I said, oh, I know what the game is. I'm going to use a lot more product. And that is exactly what I did. I pumped it to the gods, and then I sat under my dryer and deep conditioned my hair for 20 minutes and came out and detangled it afterwards, just because I had detangled it before, you know, before doing everything the first time. So I want to see detangle it the other way, how it would come out, so on and so forth. And I liked it much better as a detangler after deep conditioning and applying a lot more product. I felt that my hair felt really good coming from under the dryer as well. However, when I went to rinse, I did again feel like there was a little bit of a coating on my hair and it didn't rinse as clean. So for that reason, I probably wouldn't use it as a deep conditioner, at least not on my hair. Y'all might like it, but I didn't really like it as deep conditioner. And then I decided to use it for, I randomly had an old hairstyle. My hair is in a bunch of twists that were then woven into a bun updo type situation in the back. So I took the twist down piece by piece and applied an amount of the leave-in conditioner to it. And then I like, you know, I'm not trying to like hardcore detangle, but I'm just kind of like, you know, doing a little bit of the thumbs and, you know, kind of, you know, getting it prepared so that I could just wash my hair in the morning the next day. And then I went to rinse it, and the next day when I went to shampoo my hair, and I felt like the tangles just really fell out, and I felt like my hair was almost partially detangled before I even moved on to the next step of my regimen. So this product felt really good as a pre-poo, which is something I don't do. I don't pre-poo at all. And then because my hair was dry, I feel pretty confident in saying that this would probably be really good as a moisturizer. Like if you're someone who applies product to your hair dry just to moisturize it throughout the week, which again is something I don't do, I did feel like it was a pretty nice moisturizer. So applications to dry hair, all the way on point. And I think it's because it's such a light product, but it still conditions the hair and softens the hair even though it's so light. I think that's why the dry hair stuff works so well. So then I finally tried it in the use that I would most normally use this product for, and I use it as a leave-in conditioner underneath my hair gel. So that's what's in this wash and go. Now this wash and go is a little confused. It's trying to figure out what's going on because I have not worn my hair in a super defined wash and go in a really long time, like a month. So my hair's trying to figure out what's going on. You know, wash and go wearers, you guys know about that first wash and go after you haven't worn wash and goes in a while. Yeah, my hair's doing that right now, but it's very soft. Like, I don't know if you can get the picture of how soft it is. And this is Wetline Extreme, and I did my hair yesterday. There are no flakes. There is no cast on my hair, like as far as like a gray cast or anything like that. And it has great movement and all of that. Now, my hair does smell like spearmint, but it has changed into like a spicy spearmint scent today, which makes it a little bit more bearable to me. Yeah, it's a spicy spearmint, and that may have to do with either that's how this stuff dries down. I never let the product dry down on any of the previous uses, or that's just the product mixing with the wet line, and so giving it that kind of like spicy cinnamon, spicy spearmint scent. But I can bear that. That's tolerable to me. Now, of course, you guys may be wondering at this point, Kayla, what is your favorite use for this multi-use leave-in? So my favorite use, I would say the best uses I feel for this are the two uses I don't even do. Moisturizer and pre-poo. And I don't do either of those. And then of course, right under that, right after that is a leave-in underneath your gel for your wash and go. And that, you know, that's probably how I'm gonna finish this product. The rest of the bottle will be used underneath my gel for a wash and go. And will I repurchase this product? Probably not. And the reason why is not because of the actual formulation. It's not because of the effectiveness of the product. You guys heard me say several times that I liked the product, but it's the scent. The scent is very strong, and I just do not like spearmint. I did see in the comments of a Natural 85 video in which someone was like, can you please make a scent-free version? I'm allergic, such and such. So they were having a reaction to the product, and I'm sure that person is probably not the only one, because for every person that says something, there's tons of people behind them that ain't saying nothing, you know. And just for me, thankfully I don't have any allergies, yes, but I just don't like the smell. And you know, it's not enough to put me off from finishing the bottle, but it definitely is enough to put me off from purchasing additional bottles. Now, if she comes out with a scent-free version of this, or a warm scented, or a subtle scented, anything but spearmint, I will definitely pick up one or two for sure, because it is a nice leave-in. So that has been my review of the Melanin Haircare leave-in. If you are interested in this wash and go and what this wash and go gets up to over the course of the week, I will be uploading a video that is specifically about the wash and go combo that I have in my hair today, and that will be put up next week in my weekly video. So until next time, until that video, I'll talk to you guys in the next one.